Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to my corner of the internet. Today I wanted to talk about my permanent makeup experience and what it was like. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Alright, before we get started with this video, don't forget to tap that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that like button, and let's begin. So I got my eyebrows done a long time ago, okay? It was probably in my early 20s. It was probably when I was 23, and it was still really new here. I didn't get any numbing. My eyebrows were a lot thinner than what they look like now, but at the time it was early 2000s, so brows weren't really a thing. I don't even think drugstore had eyebrow products. I think Wet n Wild did, and it was like that brow product with like the white wax. And because my eyebrows were so sparse, like that wouldn't even like last. There was like nothing to grip, and primer potions, that's from Urban Decay. Primers weren't like a really big thing, so the only pencil that would last in my eyebrows was the Lingering Brow Pencil from MAC, and that would only like last me 2 weeks. And my friends would joke and be like, when Jenny's drawing in her eyebrows, it's like she's drawing in the Sistine Chapel. Give her a good like 20 minutes and she'll be back. And legit, that's what it was. It was me 20 minutes drawing in my eyebrows, and it was just a nightmare. It sucked. I have really thick dark hair on my head, but everywhere else I'm pretty hairless. My eyebrows are really thin and sparse. You just can't see them, okay? I'm not inserting pictures of what my eyebrows used to be, okay? But anyways, when I got my eyebrows done for the very first time, I went to this lady. She did basically the whole Asian community, and she was great. She was new. I think I was one of her like first like probably 150 clients, in all honesty, because it took her 3 hours to do my eyebrows with a double coil machine, and she did not numb, because I don't even think numbing was a thing. Numbing's a new thing, okay, you guys? But she was great. I got there, we mapped out my face, we picked my shape, I told her what color I wanted to go, and I did it. I fell asleep. I don't think that it hurt the first time, and again, it was my very first tattoo. It didn't hurt. I fell asleep. Poor lady. I wonder if I was like drooling sleeping. Anyways, that lasted quite some time, and something to remember is the double coil machines do go in a little bit deeper than like rotary pens and microblading. So I did opt for more of a cool tone with a gray background, like more cool tone, and I wanted it to look more grayish black, just because at that time, I think I was like a honey blonde, but I do prefer cool toned eyebrows over warmer eyebrows. I am very olive undertone, but I lean more neutral olive than more warm olive. It's very strange. Anyways, fast forward a few years, my eyebrows did thin out, like the permanent makeup did thin out, and it wasn't as dark as it was, and it was like circa 2015, 2016, so the thicker brows were in, but they were like the thicker boxed in brows, if y'all remember that, okay? That was around the time that I went back for my second session, and that's when I decided to go as thick as my eyebrows are right now, and I told her I wanted the same color. So again, I opted for more of like a grayish cool tone. I looked crazy at first because they're just so dark. I mean, that's just part of permanent makeup. And again, I'm really happy with the shape, and I did want like powder ombre brows, where they're just like lighter here. That's just how I like them, because when my eyebrows are really dark here, it just makes me look really bitchy. I already have resting bitch face, like, so, okay, like, moving forward. Anyways, my healing process with both times, it was very easy. I think the first time it took about a week for me to heal. and I was good. The second time it was like 3 or 4 days and I was good. I did go for a touch-up my first time I got them done, but the second time I didn't. I healed just fine and all the pigment stayed where it needed to stay. And I'm really happy with the results. It's been quite some time since my last session. Obviously, it was like in 2016 or 2015. It's now 2021. So for people who are asking why I haven't gone back is, well, when I was going to go back for a touch-up, I ended up being pregnant. Then I breastfed for a year, and then I was in the field working, so I didn't want to look crazy, like as I'm doing other other clients' eyebrows, like their permanent makeup, because I think if you don't have good eyebrows or you don't have permanent makeup and you're a permanent makeup artist, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those things that like you need. But then I know a lot of artists that don't have permanent makeup and they're great artists. I don't know. Someone said that to me and I was like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like you should do, have something that you're doing. But then like, but why? I don't know. Anyways, I know I should go back, but honestly, I don't really want to go back because I like how my eyebrows have faded to now, because now they're just like a really light powdery look, and then I can just kind of stick them up with soap, and then I can go in with the NYX brow pen and fill them in and make them look bushier, and I really like that. For me, it's easy, it's comfortable. Ignore my big zit right there. This is what my eyebrows look like. Obviously the tail part, it's kind of fading, but I do use soap and I stick them up, and you can see the hair-like strokes. There's my other eyebrow. This eyebrow, naturally I don't have a lot of pigment left here, so you can see more of the hair-like strokes that I do. And I have Asian brows where they want to stick down, and a lot of things that are just a little harder to keep. But yeah, that's what my eyebrows look like right now. I personally cannot get microblading, and for people, this is something that people don't really know, is if you already have powder eyebrows in, like I do, you can't get microblading. The microblading lines do blur out for some reason. I don't know why, it is what it is. The lines will be there when you first get it, like at the initial session, but once your eyebrows start healing, the lines just blur out. So because of that, I'm kind of okay with having like this soft background and just making hair-like strokes in my eyebrows. So that's really why I haven't gone back. But yeah, maybe I'll change my mind one day. But as of right now, I'm okay. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was somewhat helpful and you learned something new today, and maybe you want to get your eyebrows done now. But I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.